A 27-year-old man shot and killed by Westminster police. And now, 1 year after his death, his family is filing a lawsuit. Good evening. I'm Tom Mustin.
And I'm Jacqueline Allen. The man shot's mother says he was unarmed, and tonight his family held a candlelight vigil in his memory.
Denver 7's Lance Hernandez is live in Westminster where that shooting happened. And Lance, the family says this never should have happened.
Now, through their attorney, they say that officer should never have put himself in a position where he feared for his life, that he should have called for backup and had less lethal options at his disposal. Birendra Takira was diagnosed as being bipolar, and on that night that he was killed 1 year ago, he also had THC and amphetamine in his system.
Sanu Takuri wiping away tears as members of the Nepalese community gathered on the grassy area where her son was killed 1 year ago. This lawsuit describes how Birendra Takuri became increasingly erratic and told his brother he thought he had been poisoned. The brother said Birendra began walking out in traffic, so he pulled him back onto the grass. A witness saw them scuffling and called 911. When Officer Stephen Bear arrived, Birendra saw him, began screaming and walked toward him. Bear yelled, "Stop!" The young man did. When Birendra approached a second time, the officer swung at him with a flashlight. The third time it happened, the officer fired his handgun.
It is clear that Officer Bear did not know how to appropriately handle someone who was in the throes of a mental health crisis.
Gail Johnson, the Takuri's attorney, said the officer should have waited for backup and should have used less lethal force, pepper spray, or even a taser first.
This case is about excessive force by a police officer. But it is also about how law enforcement handles individuals who are experiencing mental health problems.
Bear told investigators he thought both brothers were going to attack him and try to take his weapons. The district attorney did not file criminal charges against the officer. The DA's report stated that Takuri's actions dictated the officer's response.
Now, we reached out to Westminster PD today to get comment about the lawsuit. We have not heard back yet. When we do, we will update this story. Reporting live in Westminster, Lance Hernandez, Denver 7.